welcome. It's Gamze teacher again. How are you? I'm fine. Okay, so please get your SPIN students book and your notebook and your workbook, please. And in your SPIN students book, page number 94, we're going to check the answer for reading part. You remember that I gave you homework for translating, and then you also had the homework to answer the questions about the text. So I'm going to show you all the answers, then I will do the new unit, okay? New grammar unit, the new grammar part. So let's see the answers. Please check your answers. Let's see that here. Can you see? Okay. And see again. Check your answers. If you finish checking, I will pass this part because you translated. Actually, I saw your translations. I liked them. Most of them were nice. You are good at translating. Very nice. Thank you. So let's do the new part. Preferences. Prefer. Prefer means choose, to pick, to select. Okay. And while you're expressing your preferences, you use I prefer. Okay. Prefer means tercih ederim. Okay, after prefer, you have to put noun. You know that this is gerund. Okay, do you remember that gerund? If we put ing after the verb, it becomes gerund, like shopping. I like shopping. Swimming is my favorite sport. These are gerunds, right? Gerunds are nouns. They are not verbs. So after prefer, you can put gerund or you can put noun. Computer games. I prefer computer games. You have to compare two things. Okay, you need to have two different things. For example, my favorite video game is Football Champion. If you want to ask a question, do you prefer video games to board games? Do you prefer video games or board games? We are comparing two things. Or you can say, do you prefer Harry Potter to Spider-Man? Okay, this is the question part. You can use prefer in simple present tense or in simple past tense, okay, according to the time date you are talking about. So this is simple present tense. Prefer means tercih etmek, choose. Okay, after prefer you have to put noun or gerund. Reading comics is not a verb. Reading comics means I forgot what comics was. Çizgi roman okuma. This is hobby. Okay, this is not verb, this is not an action, this is noun. I prefer computer games to video games. Or I prefer watching film on Netflix to watching film on TV. Or I prefer reading comics to playing computer games. Or I prefer reading books to watching TV. Okay? Or you can say I prefer comics to computer games. It is also possible. Okay, so let's see. I want to write something. I couldn't do it. Okay, so, and there is another one. I can't stand. Can't stand means you hate it. You don't like it. You can say, instead of can't stand, you can say I hate video games. They are the same. Okay, I can't stand you, or I hate you. Or you can say I can't stand Survivor, or I hate Survivor. You can say that. Okay, this is something like that. I'm going to talk about this more. Prefer is something positive. can't stand is something negative, and they both express your preferences, choosing, selecting. Okay, do you understand? You can say my favorite, or you can use prefer, or you can say I can't stand. If you want to say something negative, you use can't stand. Let's do the examples. Complete the dialogue with some of these phrases. Phrase means a sentence with one or two words. Okay, so let's do it. What's your favorite video game, Josh? This is your preference. Okay, this is your tercih, like tercih college. Okay, favorite video game. You can say my favorite video game is Basketball Champion, because it asks you by using favorite. So you have to use my favorite blah blah. You know it since you have known this phrase since you were at primary, you know, in primary, sorry. So let's see. My favorite video game is Basketball Champion. Now, do you like board games? Do you like board games? No. Do you like? I don't like, or I can't stand, I hate. Okay, do you know? I can't stand board games. I don't like board games. I hate board games. Okay, I think they're boring. Number 3, blah blah adventure video games to action. Can you see? Video games, adventure video games, action video games. There are two different things. You have to make some choices. Adventure video games or action video games. Can you see 2 here? We use 2 here, right? 2. So we are going to ask, do you prefer adventure video games to action video games? Okay, this is your clue. This is the trick. Okay, number 4, no. Let's see, action video games. I hate adventure video games. Let's see. No, it says adventure video games to action video games. It says that would you like this one or this to this one? This is your most favorite one. No, I prefer action video games. I hate adventure video games. Okay, this is actually easy. Okay, I want you to write this part. Please write this part. Okay, in your notebooks, and also this part. This page, please write this page number 94, express yourself part. Okay, please write this part in your notebooks. So let's go. Okay, now you're going to listen and write the numbers next to the video games. Do you understand me? Let's start.
1.
What's great about this game is the speed. You can get a new car every time and see if you can go faster than the other drivers. Going to the next level is not easy because the race gets faster every time you win.
2.
We can all play football or go swimming, but there are some things that I prefer playing on my computer, like bungee jumping or skydiving. They're too dangerous to do in real life, but they're great on this game.
3.
In this game, there are gold coins somewhere in an old castle. You are an explorer, and you have to go and find them. On the way, you have to be careful not to get lost, or let the castle dragon catch you. Scary.
4.
Even if you can't play a real instrument, you can make your own pop band with this game. You can choose to play the drums, the guitar, or the piano, and you can even have your own concert. Cool, isn't it?
5.
This is a game for older teens or adults. You can choose to play the pop star or the reporter. You must find the right people and ask them the right questions. It's like living someone else's life for a while.
Okay. If you couldn't understand, you know this is video. As this is video, you can rewind the video and listen again and do it again. Okay? So this is up to you. So let's check the answers. This is the answer. Okay? Role playing, adventure, car racing, music maker, extreme sports, and so let's go. So, interview your partner about video games. Ask these questions. Okay, this is you can do this like that. For example, you can call your best friend or one of your friends, and you can ask these questions on the phone. I play video games once a week at the weekends. Like, how often do you play video games? I play video games once a week at the weekends. What video games do you play? I prefer video games about sport, racing, music. Or, what is your favorite video game? Why? My favorite video game is blah. I like it because blah blah. So, your homework is, for example, in your notebook, write, how often do you play video games? Under it, please write, I play video games at the weekends. Okay? Or, what video games do you play? And I prefer video games about beauty, maybe. Okay? Answer these questions by looking at here according to yourself. Okay? This is your homework. This is your homework. And also on page 94 you have homework writing in your notebook. So now it says that exercise 6, sound of English. This is about phonics. Okay, sometimes there are some different words, but when we hear them they sound the same, but the meanings are different. We see it, we know it also in Turkish, right? Eş sesli. So listen, if they sound the same, write S. If different, write D. Okay, let's start.
1. See, she. 2. There, 3. Nose, 4. Fill, feel. 5. Where.
Strange. Okay, if you're ready, did you finish? Okay, if you're ready, I'm going to turn the answers on. Please check your answers. Okay, and listen again.
1. See, she. 2. There. 3. Nose, 4. Fill, feel. 5. Where.
Okay, so if you checked your answers, I think for now, for today, this is enough. So we can see each other next week. Please don't forget to watch the videos. These are very important, so don't forget to do your homework. Okay, see you, bye, love you.